Topic: Echoes from the Abyss. Part 1. The Discovery, 350 words. The ocean swallowed the sunlight as Dr. Elias Carter descended into the abyss. His research submersible, Neptune's Eye, illuminated the void with its powerful floodlights, revealing the ghostly remains of a long-lost relic, a World War II submarine, rusted yet eerily intact. The sonar had picked up its presence just days ago, deep within the Puerto Rico Trench, a place no vessel had any record of reaching. His hands trembled as he guided the submersible closer. The hull bore no visible damage, yet it lay here, far from any known wreckage sites. The strangest part: no records existed of any missing submarine in this region. With practiced precision, he maneuvered the sub's robotic arm, prying open the corroded hatch. A dull groan echoed through the water as the passageway revealed a haunting darkness within. Adjusting his oxygen levels, Elias secured his tether and squeezed into the decayed interior. Inside, time had seemingly frozen. Control panels, corroded with age, lined the walls, dials frozen mid-motion. The scent of brine and decay filled the enclosed space. His flashlight beam landed on an open locker. Inside lay a leather-bound book, its pages somehow preserved despite decades underwater. Elias reached for it, a chill creeping up his spine. The cover was unmarked, but as he turned the first page, his breath hitched. April 17th, 1943. If you're reading this, it means I never made it back. And neither will you. A shiver ran down his spine. He clutched the diary tighter, unaware that outside his submersible, something stirred in the darkness. Part 2. The Diary's Secrets, 850 words. Elias wasted no time. Securing the diary in a watertight case, he climbed back into Neptune's Eye and initiated his ascent. But as the submersible rose, a burst of static crackled through the radio. Help! Still here. His pulse spiked. The signal was faint, distorted, yet unmistakably human. He checked his sonar. No other vessels were nearby. Swallowing his apprehension, he focused on the diary, flipping through brittle pages filled with cramped, desperate handwriting. April 18th, 1943. We are lost. Something is outside, watching us. We hear it scrape against the hull at night. The captain says it's the pressure warping the metal, but we know better. Elias exhaled slowly. This wasn't just an ordinary submarine. Something had happened here. Something terrifying. The entries continued. April 20th, 1943. Peterson is gone. He was standing watch when we heard a noise. When we turned, he was gone. No water, no sign of forced entry. Just gone. Elias glanced at the sonar again. A strange blip appeared for a moment, then vanished. Probably just a school of fish. Probably. Part 3. The Haunting Echoes, 1100 words. Back on his research vessel, the Horizon, Elias dried the diary carefully. The ink had faded in places, but the words remained legible. April 22nd, 1943. We sealed the hatch. We thought it would keep us safe. But it didn't matter. It was already inside. Elias rubbed his temple. What was it? His assistant, Mara, entered the cabin. Find anything unusual? Elias hesitated, then showed her the diary. As she read, her expression darkened. This doesn't make sense. No sub was reported lost here, and even if one was, how is this paper still intact? Before he could respond, a deep metallic thud reverberated through the ship. The lights flickered. Then, the radio crackled. Elias. Mara's eyes widened. Tell me you heard that. Heart hammering, Elias grabbed the receiver. Who is this? Only static answered. Then, barely a whisper. Too late. The ship lurched as if something immense had brushed against its hull. Part 4. Descent into Madness, 1400 words. Determined to uncover the truth, Elias prepared to return to the wreck. Strapping on a deep-sea suit, he descended alone. As he neared the submarine, the water grew unnaturally dark, swallowing the light from his helmet. Inside, he retraced his steps, following the diary's final entries. April 24th, 1943. We can hear it whispering now. It knows our names. It calls to us in voices we recognize. We cannot leave. Elias' breath quickened. A whisper drifted through his comms. Elias, why did you come back? His blood ran cold. He turned sharply. Nothing. Then, from the shadows, a shape moved. A skeletal figure, clad in a decayed naval uniform, stared at him with hollow sockets. The jaw twitched. And then, it spoke. You should have left. The lights on his suit flickered. The walls groaned. The submarine shuddered as if something massive coiled around it. A deep, guttural noise echoed through the hull. He had to get out. Now. Part 5. The Abyss Stares Back. 1100 words. Elias scrambled toward the exit, but the submarine shook violently. The whispering grew louder, voices overlapping, pleading, warning. Then, one clear voice cut through the chaos. Elias, help us. He turned back. The diary lay open on the floor, pages fluttering despite the stillness. The words shifted, rearranging before his eyes. We are still here. A sharp pain shot through his skull. Flashes of the past invaded his mind. Sailors screaming, vanishing into darkness, their eyes wide with terror. And the thing they had feared, something formless, ancient, watching from the depths. Summoning all his strength, Elias lunged for the exit. The moment he crossed the threshold, the sub imploded behind him, swallowed by the abyss. Back on the horizon, Mara pulled him from the water. What happened? Elias could only shake his head. He glanced at his hand, clutching the diary that should have been lost forever. As he stared at the final, newly written line, his breath hitched. You brought it back.